All right, let's do a little probability. To win Mr. Rob's Lotto, you must first choose two numbers from 1 to 6 and put them in a specific order. You must then choose 3 letters from A to E, and it doesn't look like you care about what order you choose them in. So this is what's the probability of winning the Lotto that has been created by Mr. Rob. Well, the first thing you want to do is, okay, I'm choosing 2 out of 6 with a specific order in mind. So what you want to do is you want to think of that as 6p2. All right, and you're choosing 1. Remember, there's one way of winning, particular, one exact way of winning. So there's one way of winning, and for the first scenario is 6p2. For the second scenario, if you think about this, there's 3 letters from 5. A to E is 5 letters. So think of that as 3 from 5, and I didn't care about order, so that's a C. And then when I do the math here, remember there's one way to do the whole thing. You multiply these two because it's an AND. Again, you're doing numbers and letters. So you multiply because ANDs are multiply. So 6p2 is 6 times 5. 5c3, as you can see, is 5p3 over 3 factorial, which ends up being 10. 6 times 5 is 30. And then it's 1 over 300. Now, if some of you don't like dealing with this p's and the p's, the permutation combinations, you can do it in a different way. You could also look at it as, well, for the first event, you have 2 numbers in a specific order of 1 through 6. So if I have a specific order, my first one's going to be one way of choosing from the 6. That's my first number out of 6. And then my second number out of 5. Okay, that's your first scenario. Your second scenario is 3 letters out of 5, but you don't care about order. So for the first letter you choose, it doesn't matter any of the 3 letters out of 5. For the second one, it's any of the 2 letters left out of the 4 left. And there was 1 letter left out of the 3 letters you can choose from for the last scenario. Then when you simplify this, this ends up basically becoming a 1 on top. So is this. So basically all of it has a 1 on top. That's 30. And 5 times 2 after you simplify it is 10. Again, if you can see, I cancel the 3's. I can't reduce the 2 and the 4. Anyways, this is 1 over 30, 1 over 10, as you can see, is 1 over 300. Both way works. It depends on if you want to think of it as combination permutations or if you just want to think of it as 2 separate events. It's your call on how you want to think of it.